Have you ever stood in front of a structure or a landscape and felt your brain quietly ask, how is this even possible? Some wonders are built by engineers with concrete and steel. Others are sculpted slowly by nature using only wind, water, and time. In this video, you'll discover 7 engineering marvels you must visit at least once in your life, some made by humans, some shaped by nature, all of them unforgettable. Watch till the end and comment which one you would put first on your travel bucket list. Number 7. The Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco, USA. Stretching across the Golden Gate Strait, this suspension bridge connects the city of San Francisco to Marin County and is one of the most recognizable bridges on the planet. Its main span is over 1,200 meters long, and the 2 towers rise to about 227 meters, carrying traffic high above the cold Pacific waters and strong tidal currents. When it opened in 1937, it was the longest and tallest suspension bridge in the world, built in a region known for powerful winds, fog, and earthquakes. Engineers had to design a flexible structure that could sway with the wind and survive seismic forces, using massive cables made from thousands of steel wires tightly bundled together. Today, the Golden Gate Bridge is not just an essential transport link. It is a tourist magnet with viewpoints, walking paths, and photo spots that make it one of the most photographed engineering structures in history. Number 6. Palm Jumeirah in Dubai. From the ground, it looks like a line of beaches, hotels, and villas, but from the air, Palm Jumeirah is a giant artificial island shaped like a palm tree, reaching out into the Persian Gulf. The project involved placing millions of cubic meters of sand and rock into the sea, creating a stable landform protected by a crescent-shaped breakwater. Designing the palm was as much about marine engineering as it was about real estate. Engineers had to model waves, currents, and erosion to make sure the island would not simply wash away, and they added channels and bridges to keep seawater circulating and avoid stagnation. For visitors, Palm Jumeirah is an engineering marvel you can literally walk on, home to luxury resorts, beaches, restaurants, and viewpoints where you can see the palm shape from towers or drone shots. Number 5. The Millau Viaduct in southern France. This cable-stayed bridge carries a motorway across the Tarn Valley and is famous for being one of the tallest bridges in the world, with its highest pier rising to about 343 meters, taller than the Eiffel Tower's summit. From a distance, the deck seems to float above the clouds when fog fills the valley, giving it a surreal, futuristic look. The challenge here was building a long, lightweight roadway high above a deep valley while dealing with strong winds. Engineers used slender piers and a streamlined deck supported by cables, carefully monitoring movements and stresses as each segment was launched across the gap. For travelers, driving across the Millau Viaduct or viewing it from lookout points is like visiting an open-air museum of structural engineering set in a beautiful landscape. Number 4. Hoover Dam on the border of Nevada and Arizona in the United States. Completed in the 1930s, this massive concrete arch-gravity dam blocks the Colorado River, forming Lake Mead and providing hydroelectric power, water storage, and flood control for millions of people in the American Southwest. The dam stands about 221 meters tall and more than 380 meters long, containing enough concrete to build many large buildings. Building Hoover Dam meant pouring huge volumes of concrete in a harsh desert canyon, with summer temperatures that could cause cracking if the heat was not controlled. Engineers used a system of cooling pipes and placed the concrete in blocks, allowing it to cure safely while also constructing tunnels, spillways, and a power plant packed with turbines. Today, visitors can walk across the dam, tour the interior, and see the enormous intake towers and generators, experiencing a historic project that helped power the growth of modern cities like Las Vegas. Number 3. The Living Root Bridges of Meghalaya, India. In the rainy hills around Cherrapunji and nearby villages, local communities have spent generations guiding the roots of rubber fig trees across rivers and ravines, creating bridges that are literally alive. Over decades, the roots thicken and interweave, forming natural walkways strong enough to carry people and sometimes even groups of tourists. This is bioengineering without concrete or steel. Instead of building a bridge and watching it age and weaken, villagers grow bridges that become stronger with time as the tree continues to live and adapt. For visitors, reaching these bridges often requires trekking through lush, humid valleys and steep steps, but standing on a living structure shaped by both nature and human planning is a completely unique experience. Number 2. The Sandstone Pillars of Zhangjiajie in Hunan Province, China. This region is filled with thousands of tall, narrow rock towers rising from deep valleys, covered with vegetation and often wrapped in mist, creating a landscape that looks almost unreal. These formations inspired the floating mountains in some popular films, and the area is now a major tourist destination with trails, cable cars, and glass walkways. The engineering here is done by nature using gravity, water, and time. Over millions of years, erosion carved softer rock away, leaving behind resistant sandstone pillars that can stand hundreds of meters tall. From viewing platforms and bridges, visitors can look out over a forest of stone towers that resemble a city of natural skyscrapers, reminding us that nature can create structures as dramatic as any human-made building. Number 1. The Hoodoos of Bryce Canyon in Utah, USA. Although called a canyon, it is more like a series of natural amphitheaters filled with thousands of tall, thin rock spires known as hoodoos, ranging from a few meters to over 45 meters high. From the rim, the view looks like a frozen crowd of stone towers arranged in rows, with colors shifting from orange and red to white. These formations are created by a combination of frost, rain, and temperature changes. Water seeps into cracks, freezes, and expands, slowly breaking the rock apart, while erosion removes the weaker material and leaves behind pillars capped with harder rock layers. Walking among the hoodoos on hiking trails feels like walking through a natural city of columns that could easily be mistaken for some ancient alien architecture.